Hey, welcome to Guitar Solo Reactions. I'm Brian, and today we're doing another Yngwie Malmsteen one. This is him doing Far Beyond the Sun, which was off the record of the same name, and this is him with the New Japan Philharmonic. I have this record, and I think I even have the DVD. So there's some real great strong points in there for sure. I haven't listened to it for a decade or so, but it's somewhere. And I just love that he's standing up there in front of this whole orchestra with that get up on. And I think he's almost at the top of his game here. Almost. I'm going to do some earlier Yngwie. I've done Evil Eye, which was early, and then I did Black Star, which was maybe this year. And it's kind of fun to see where he's at. And obviously, an incredible player. He's got perfect pitch. I've never seen anyone that I liked play the guitar that in tune, that fast, and then has those big kind of chubby fingers, and then that outfit on. So my hat's off to him for that for sure. So here we go, doing Far Beyond the Sun. And I think I don't know, I've never heard the original song off the record, but there may be an intro to this or something. So anyway, here we go. Yngwie, killing it with the Japan Philharmonic. That's funny. Anybody know why the keys are opposite? The white keys are black, the white and the black keys are white. I'm not sure if that's some kind of thing. Incredible tone by Yngwie here. I think it shows that he has gigantic balls doing this with this many people. But I also think he's got such a great big ego. I can't think of a bigger high than having one of your pieces played by how many people are in this orchestra? Like maybe 100, maybe more. There's a lot of people on stage. So it must just be incredible to have this. And it's a great piece. There's no doubt about it. It's well worth the whole thing. But I just think the whole thing is. Anyway. Perfect, man. I love the rings and the bracelets, the fluffy shirt. Magic dust. He's so confident. That's what's incredible about him, using the bar and all of that. And if you were out of tune, you'd be screwed. Like, I mean, I know on the fly you could adjust it, but with that huge orchestra, it's not like you can kind of say, have a guy, a roadie, come up and tune it for you or hand you another guitar. I mean, it's possible, but it's such a cool. He's an original, but I get that Yuli John Roth was doing this, not to this level. There's Michael Schenker, and Richie Blackmore, of course, and I'm sure there's others. Jan Ackerman, maybe. Richie Blackmore being his big influence, and Hendrix, I believe. But and Yuli was doing a lot of stuff, kind of not like this with an orchestra, but all these influences, and yeah. So anyway, I think Yngwie though just took it obviously way beyond all of that, and then there was a million people that jumped on that bandwagon. Some good, some bad. Vinnie Moore was really good. I loved him. He's kind of come back. He was in UFO for a long time. Who else was there? Chris and Pelletry, or whatever that dude's name was. Didn't dig him so much, but and there's probably 20 more like that I can't remember. So anyway, let's hear Yngwie kill it more. Look at that shit. Damn. Fucking on fire, man. I mean, to be in that audience must have been incredible. Sorry to stop it, but geez. So, this is the record I bought was called Concerto Suite for Electric Guitar and Orchestra in E flat minor, Opus 1. And it mentions that, Deep Purple had done this before, but they were just having, lots, yes, and Deep Purple again, Moody Blues, tons of bands have had an orchestra backing them up. But these are like he's the violin soloist, obviously, or whatever. But it's saying here many of the pieces on the record for this, I believe the same thing, had to be overdubbed to make them fit. And I think sonically, because I'm not sure how they're getting his electric guitar out into there, but it's got to be pretty hard to balance all of these acoustic instruments. But this is a huge orchestra, so they're pretty loud, but it's hard to balance that with a guitar, I'm sure. And it's been done. John Williams did some of that as well, but not like this. So anyway, then it says after he had to overdub for the record some of the guitar stuff, the entire piece has since been performed live in Japan with the New Japan Philharmonic and available on DVD, which I had the DVD. I'll have to check out. So is he just renaming all the Icarus Dream? I don't see Far Beyond the Sun, so maybe that's on just the DVD. I'm going to have to check that out. I'll stop talking, but super cool stuff. Jesus Christ. Yes. God. Oh, shit. Okay, that's funny because, that was such a huge thing in the, 80s, or not 80s, but, well, maybe the 80s, actually. 80s through the 90s. When I saw Yngwie, it would have been early 90s. He's pretty drunk, or looked drunk, and he went to swing his guitar around and hit the keyboard player in the head. Something like that. And I was like, what? And I didn't knock him out, but and then proceeded to play the entire show perfectly. But he was barely, you could tell he was off somehow, and I'm assuming he was drinking. But just seeing that in front of all of those orchestra, anyway, what a guy. Did he just... Okay, sorry. Wow. Mind-blowing. What a guy. So, looks like he's got a biography out. I'd love to read that. So I'm trying to find on Wikipedia. It labels a bunch of tunes, but I don't know if those are things that he wrote for this or were just renamed or parts of songs or what. Not that it matters, but what a goddamn performance. I mean, I've seen Steve Vai do stuff with the orchestras, doing Zappa stuff live in Seattle. And then, anyway, people have done this before, but this makes so much sense. And him being him, yeah. And this came out in 2002, the video for this. So, sorry, I'm trying to. It's really hard to find anything about it. So, anyway, if you know anything about this and you feel like it, chime in. But what a cool thing, and had some kind of funny moments as well for me. So, if you love Yngwie, thanks for joining me. I plan on doing a few more here and there if they're worth it. I'm definitely doing an Alcatraz one because I think there's that live in Japan in '84. He is kind of at his best as far as playing, where he just tears it up. He's doing all that stuff. He's not yet as arrogant, I think. So maybe you like the more arrogant him than whatever. But I love seeing him where he's literally like kind of fresh off the boat, so to speak. So anyway, thanks for joining me. I'm Brian. Please like, subscribe, comment, and threaten. All right.